hurricane. Idalia jumped to a Category 4. This is a massive storm. There is a live look at the churning water near St. Petersburg, which is very close to Tampa Bay, of course. Now Cat 4. Winds they've clocked already at 130 miles per hour at least. And the storm is still intensifying. Could this thing get to a 5? Probably not. But Hank is in Pennsauken. How does this relate to Florida? Tell us, Hank.
Well, quite directly. We've got a pretty good relationship with them at this point. Them coming up here to help us out during Sandy, us going down there last year for Hurricane Ian. Now again this year for Michael. Talking about Hurricane Ian, Mike, that was just last year. This Hurricane Idalia is supposed to brush some of the areas still recovering from Hurricane Ian, and it's going to hit some of the least insured, lowest income areas of Florida. All the reason now to send in the cavalry in the form of white vans with red crosses on the doors. Here comes the Red Cross. One of them driving this van, headed down this morning, 10 a.m., is John Delaney. He's a veteran Red Cross relief worker, knows a thing or three about hurricanes, Mike, Alex. He's provided hurricane relief in Mexico, in the Florida Panhandle, 2018, after Hurricane Michael hit. He says disaster victims need supplies, food, places to sleep in a very fluid environment.
You give out food to areas that are totally flattened out. One of them is shelters. Shelters are normally in something like a high school. We will bring down trailers that have cots in them. Trailer might have 50 cots or 100 cots, and you'll set them up, and they'll have everything you need in that trailer. We're there to help them, and goes around comes around. And I tell people, we have hurricanes in New Jersey. We had a Sandy a little while ago, or 10 years ago, whatever, and people came up for us.
And he's going to see it all by the time he arrives, but where he and his partner will land remains to be seen. They'll get the word sometime further south from here. They have to wait for the storm to actually hit to see where the damage is worst in order to know where to go. 130-mile-an-hour winds, though, guys. Locals have been preparing for days, boarded up windows, sandbagging doorways. And look, the metro areas of Orlando and Tampa are supposed to get slugged here, guys. As for John Delaney, the gentleman that we just spoke with, he typically goes on these Red Cross missions with his wife. As I said before, he'll have a different partner going down there. But guys, with so many millions of meals that the Red Cross feeds every single year, something like 3.7 million back in 2021, the last year they've got complete numbers. Their help is not just necessary, it's mandatory. We have to have the Red Cross. And with the storm that's coming in right now, they're going to be more needed than ever. This could be very, very bad.